Now then guys, you alright? One of the very few times that I've actually been able to ride my bike, so I just thought I'd bring you with me for the ride home. Loving the first day since probably the end of February I've been able to get out on my bike. It'd be nice to go somewhere else other than from work to home, but hey ho, here we go. So the plan is we're going to set off from near Blackburn as we did last time on my way home from work, head through Ribchester, Longridge, head towards Inskip, take some back routes. Bit of luck, traffic won't be too bad. It's nice to be out on the bike for a change, to be fair. So as I say, you might have noticed if you're watching this on the channel, there's been a few diving videos gone on recently, purely because we've not been able to get out on the bike. We've got a week off next week, really looking forward to it. Monday the 29th is the day we should be able to get out on the bike, and we return back to the rule of 6 as they call it. So we'll be able to go out with up to 6 people. But as we've said before, as me and Tara's got a few days off, we will probably just endeavour to go out on our own really. A couple of day trips out and about. See if we can take the drone with us. So hey, there we go, out on the bike again. I know it's only a trip from work back home, but anything's better than nothing at the moment. We did a bit of writing on the last video coming through Ribchester, so I'm sure you're all suitably informed about Ribchester. No need to do that again. That's something I've thought of doing on future videos. Oh, I had a bit of feedback. Maybe there was a bit too much writing on the first one, so we'll keep it to a minimum. Tried to take that on board when I was doing the diving videos, so we just have the name of the boats, any wrecks we've been diving on, depths we were diving to, just keep it to the bare minimum. I thought it looks all right. As I say, the channel's developing, different ideas, it'll all come together. We'll come to a system that we like, I'm sure. As I've said before in other videos, if you've got any sort of feedback, any sort of comments, all are welcome. You're certainly not going to upset me, that's for sure. Just hope the GoPro can pick up the surroundings down here, the countryside. It's absolutely gorgeous, certainly in a night like this. Now then guys, just coming in towards Ribchester now. As I say, there's no writing going on the screen this time, so we can actually see the Ribchester Arms on the right hand side. It's a nice little place. Let's go through the little village. Lovely little place. As I say, it's one place to come back to when everything opens up again. Have a bit of a mooch around, see what we can find. Certainly fancy that museum idea. Roman Museum. The little stone built cottages knocking about. Lovely. Certainly doesn't take long to ride through the Ribchester, does it? Shops down to the left. Take the road over towards Longridge. Now, we went a slightly different route last time. We went through Longridge and took a right and headed towards Garstang. We're actually going to go through Longridge this time, heading towards Preston and head towards Inskip, which will then take us down various back routes over towards Great Eccleston and back over towards Cleveland and Blackpool from there. Nice little ride on a work night. I just noticed that the weather was going to be good from late morning till tea time-ish, so I thought it's ideal to get the bike out. Let's get a bit of a run out. I haven't had the bike out for, wow, must be 3 weeks. Chances are very few and far between, as we say, with lockdown and such like. We just can't get out for a run at weekend. Don't want to tempt fate with all the fines and such. But never mind, we'll enjoy it when we can. Thought I'd put you back on, just on the outskirts of Longridge now. We took the right down there the other week, went through town. As I say, we're just going to skirt around the outside of town this time, head over towards the Preston M6, follow that route. Just a nice other different route to go on the way home. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, there's a lot of gorgeous little routes around here, there really is, out in the countryside. Getting some longer nights now, clocks go forward this weekend. Should be able to get out next week. Fantastic, really looking forward to it. On a bit of a downside for next week, I've just booked mine and Tara's bike in for a service at BMW in Preston. That's going to be an extensive trip out. Yeah, Tara's bike, I mentioned in the last bike video, Tara's had a bike now, she must have had it 6 months, and she's only just coming up 600 miles, so it's its first service. My bike on the other hand, my GSA, I've had it 12 months now, so we will get it serviced. It's been stood a little while over the lockdown periods and things, so I could do with a little bit of a look at before I try getting out on it during summertime. As I say, I just hope we don't have a revival of this COVID carry on and everyone can get back to some sort of normality again. Tara and myself, we both had our first COVID jabs last Saturday. Must admit, I'm absolutely full of tattoos, but the thought of a needle with an injection frightens the life out of me. So I really wasn't looking forward to it, but nothing to worry about. Job done. We have our next injection on the 6th of June. Sunday the 6th of June it is. So at least I'm not going to be panicking for the next 2 or 3 months, worrying about that happening. Yeah, so as I say, next week we will be taking the bikes for a service. So Tara will be on her bike, I'll be on my bike, and with a bit of luck you will be introduced to the wife. I just hope the sun isn't right down the camera there. It's quite bright this afternoon.
I've got a million emails that I haven't read. Got a brake pad squeaking that I gotta check, but I don't mind it. Cause I got her riding on that shotgun side, with that take me till the sunrise look inside her eyes. Now we're flying. Yeah, we're flying. We got 10 miles of open road, blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow, we're good to go. There's some baggage sitting in the trunk I see, in the rear view mirror looking back at me. No, I don't hide it, cause she's dancing, singing out to every song, and she's always got all of the lyrics wrong, but she don't mind it. No, she's still shining. We got 10 miles of open road, blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow, we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. I'm not looking for a shortcut, even when it gets rough. Lean on in and give me a kiss. We got 10 miles of open road, blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow. We got 10 miles of open road, blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow, we're good to go. So much that we don't know, yeah, there's so much we can't control. But we got both windows down and wide open ground. Ain't gonna take it slow, we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go.
There we go, we're going to be taking a right heading towards Inskip and Elswick. And we're away. I'm not too sure of these roads, so I'll not be racing around them. longer we'll be able to see the radio mast from HMS Inskip. I'm sure I can find a bit of information about HMS Inskip. Won't be a full page, trust me. Bit of a bare essentials. Just a little bit of something just to keep you informed of where we've been, what we're passing. Yeah, I've got to admit, it's certainly nice to be back out on the bike. God, I do enjoy getting out on my bike. There's got to be something to be said for people that enjoy riding bikes, it being beneficial for your mental health. Sun's certainly blinding, very bright. Just coming into the little village of Inskip now. You see there's various size antenna over there, to be fair. Yeah, so that's the antennas at, I'm sure it's called HMS Inskip. As I said, I just hope this sun isn't spoiling the view. It is very bright. Nice to see it though, to be fair. Don't often see the sun. Weather's been horrendous since Christmas, as I've said before. Awful. I think that's about as close as we're going to get to the antenna at Inskip. Hope that's been picked up by the GoPro. We've actually bought another GoPro these last few days. We're going to try different views as other people do from the cockpit. So we'll have one on my helmet, Tara's got one for her helmet, then we'll have one on the handlebars. I've already got the attachment on my handlebars for the new GoPro. Another GoPro 9, see how that works. It seems to work well for everybody else. As I say, it's evolving is the channel, we're trying different things. I'm sure we'll get the videos to look like we want them in the end. Trial and error, that's what we're finding at the moment. When I'm putting footage together from old videos, I'm finding different ways to do it each time. I'm sure we'll find a way that suits us. I know it keeps looking like we're doing something different every time, but believe it or not, we are actually trying to come up with some sort of way of creating a uniform way of producing videos on the channel. We'll see. As I said, hopefully next week we should have Tara and my wife out with me as well. We can get out on the bikes and get a couple of day trips in while we're off on the run up to Easter, in and around Easter. It'd be nice to get out, like I say, take the drone, see things from a different angle. Just hope the weather gods are going to be nice to us. I don't think it's forecast really nice for the first 2 or 3 days of next week, but you never can tell. It's got weather seems to have a mind of its own. So we're going to take the road round to the right here, and we're going to head towards Great Eccleston. Then we'll pick up the road heading in towards Singleton. And from Singleton will take us in towards Cleveland and Blackpool. So we've got some dark clouds on the horizon. I'm sure we've got plenty of time to get home before there's any rain arrives. Well, looks like I'm just going to be pulling up to the back of a tractor, so I will knock you off for now. Put you back on when we get towards Great Eccleston. Catch you in a bit. And then guys, just thought I'd put you back on. We're getting in towards Great Eccleston now. Wind our way through the little village. I know I've said it before, but there really are some gorgeous little villages knocking around in the out in the sticks. You don't have to travel that far from Preston, Blackpool to find them. Take you through the centre, you can just have a look. There's a couple of pubs, Chippy, etc. Blackpool, Fishbone, Whitebull. Great Eccleston, like a lot of these little villages out in the sticks, no sooner have you got to them, you've driven through them. Getting towards the main road now, which will take us back home. Turn left at the end of here. There we go, the A586, which will take us back towards Blackpool. You've enjoyed the little mooch back from Blackburn over towards Cleveland. It's been a lovely little ride. Nice to stretch its legs. Give the battery a proper charge up. I mean, to be fair, I do have it trickle charging on an Optimate. Always nice to get it out and give it a proper charge up. And as we say, next time hopefully the new GoPro's arrived and we'll try some different camera angles. I'm sure that's going to be trial and error again. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure we'll have a mess with it during summertime. We'll get somewhere. Just bear with us. But what I would like to say is, if you've got this far through the video, is thank you for bearing with us. As I've said, I know it's a little bit of trial and error at the moment, trying to make the videos something like. It would be nice if we could get a few more subscribers and followers, if you will. So if you don't mind, if you have watched it, you have liked it, please give us a thumbs up. Please leave us a comment. All comments are taken on board. If we can do something better, we will. So as I say, if you don't mind, if you give us a like, give us a thumbs up, possibly a subscribe, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Really would appreciate that. And as I say, I keep promising, but we'll hopefully get the star of the show involved on her bike next week. Tara, my wife. And we'll take it from there. I'm sure we can try and make it a bit more interesting. As I've said before, we're hopefully wired for sound, so you'll hear me speaking, you should hear Tara speaking, and if nothing else, you can laugh at what she's got to say. Right guys, I'm going to be getting into some traffic now. You saw last time on the video on the way home, we've got some roadworks a little bit further up here. It's really not worth keeping you on to sit in traffic and try and filter my way through, so I will bid you farewell and thank you for watching the video, and we will catch you on the next one hopefully. Okay, so as I say, thank you and bye for now. Okay, bye bye now.